Good Tuesday morning, everybody. Chris Allen with your weather podcast for this February 16th. It is foggy out there this morning. Be careful. If you have not looked outside, you're getting ready for work, and you're just clueless as to what's happening outside. Let me tell you, it's pea soup out there this morning. I mean, it's thick. Visibility down to less than a quarter mile in all of the WBKO viewing area. In some cases, you can only see just a few feet in front of you. That's dangerous. That's just as dangerous as ice on the roadways. You know, a big snow, everybody worries about travel with that, but a lot of accidents happen in this kind of fog. It's very thick. And it's going to be with us for much of the morning. So we have a dense fog advisory in effect for the entire area until about 10 a.m., but that could be extended based on, just what we're seeing here. A lot of moisture, warm air coming in over the cool, cold, wet, snowy ground, making for perfect conditions for fog formation. We had it pretty much all day yesterday in a lot of areas, but today it's really, really thick. Temperatures are starting out in the 30s as I look at the Kentucky Mesonet map this morning. We're at almost 35 now in Bowling Green, and looking around the area, most everybody anywhere from, say, 32 to 35 degrees. We do see somewhat colder air off to the north, although it's not really going to get colder for us as a more zonal pattern sets up for a few days, and then the big warm-up still coming toward the end of the week and into the weekend. And this could be what we see today could be the last winterish type system that we see for several days, but the question is, will it be the last one of the winter season? Of course, last year we had that big snow in March, right at the beginning of March. Excuse me. And right there at the beginning of March, and all that sleet and snow and freezing rain, and it was just a big, big mess. So even into March, possibly even early April, we've had our bits of snow, although the chances do start to go down through the next few weeks as we get a higher sun angle and the days get longer, the nights get shorter, things start warming up naturally. So we'll see. But for a while, we're going to get a taste of spring-like weather in the forecast. So that's certainly going to be good news. Here's a look at the numbers from yesterday. 39 was the official high temperature in Bowling Green at the airport. That happened close to 1:30. 50 is the average. So we were 11 degrees below average. 32 was our past 24-hour low. 30 is the average low, so we were 2 degrees above average there. And a year ago, we had a high of just 26 and a low of 11 back in 2015. And we did manage to pick up over a half inch of rain yesterday, 53 hundredths of an inch of rain. So now we're at 2.8 for the month of February, and we're now showing a surplus of about a little over 6/10 of an inch of rain, our precipitation for the month. Year to date, we're looking good. We've got maybe just shy of an inch of where we should be on average. Today, it's mainly about rain. We've got a little clipper system we talked about yesterday that's coming in later this morning, looks like around 9, 10 o'clock. It's going to move in with mainly rain, once again, with some of the fog that we're seeing this morning. Now, some locations just to the north of, say, the parkways, north of I-69, the Western Kentucky Parkway, Bluegrass Parkway, you guys can end up seeing some wet snowflakes mixing in with the rain, depending on temperature. But we're calling for a high today of 43. That should keep at least southern Kentucky from seeing much of any snow. Now, if you do see snow, it would just be wet flakes mixing in. It's not going to add to any accumulation. We'll see a west wind. Actually, the winds will be more variable. They'll be out of the south and east and then out of the west as that Clipper system moves through. Then tonight, 30% chance of mainly rain, but if you're getting that snow mix, then all of that will come to an end, then cloudy and a low of 33. The winter weather advisory that was out for some of our eastern counties, that has been lifted. Really, a lot of that snow did not materialize to our eastern counties, but once you get up toward Lexington and north, say north 71, north 75, north of the Lexington, Frankfort area, there was some snow overnight. So they did pick up some, but as far as our eastern counties, not a whole lot picked up there. So we'll finally get rid of this kind of nasty fog, rain, wet snow mixture that we're looking at here by later this evening. Wednesday, though, is just going to be a cloudy day. A lot of this moisture is going to linger, not as rain or snow, but just as cloudy skies, as we see a high temperature of 45. Then really when things begin to pick up will be Thursday. Thursday will be the beginning of the much warmer air. We'll see a mainly sunny sky and will warm all the way to 57. And then only getting down into the 40s for overnight lows. Friday will be windy and quite warm for this time of the year. We'll be at 67, mostly sunny, windy, 67 on Friday with a low near 50. And that's where we should be on average for a high temperature this time of the year. So we'll be running about 17 degrees above average on daytime highs on Friday, and that goes for Saturday too. Right now, Saturday looks mostly sunny, 66. Sunday will have a chance of rain showers, about a 50% chance coming in for Sunday. 65, though, it's going to stay warm. And even into Monday, once one of those fronts pass through, bringing us a chance of a shower on Monday, we're not going to really cool off all that much. We're calling for a high of 55. So a 10-degree drop in temperature from 65 to 55 Sunday to Monday, that's tolerable. I mean, it's better than 20s and 30s and snow and all this other stuff we've been dealing with. So it looks like we're going to have a good 5 to 6 day stretch of nothing but spring-like weather all the way through maybe even Tuesday, a week from today, in the next week. I don't see any long-range signs of any big shots of cold air. That's not to say winter is over by any stretch. I mean, I still think we've got a ways to go here, but this coming stretch of weather into the end of the week, into the weekend, that's a sign that, you know, we're maybe beginning to turn the corner. Maybe. A lot depends on the patterns and how things begin to shake out over the long term here, but at least it's going to be enjoyable weather. If we just, get through today and tomorrow with the clouds, things will really look good for the weekend. All right, that'll do it for this edition of the podcast. God bless as always, and thank you so much for listening. Know the weather before it knows you. I'll see you live at 5:30 on AM Kentucky, but I will not see you on midday, nor will I be on my radio show later today. Actually, Shane Hollandy and I are going to a weather workshop in Nashville later this morning, so Daniel McFarland will be in for me on midday. Shane will be back, though, at 5, 6, and 10 this evening, but it's the annual workshop at the Nashville National Weather Service office. It's a media day for media outlets only as we get ready to prepare for spring severe weather season. And that will be here before you know it. As a matter of fact, next week is Severe Weather Awareness Week in the state of Kentucky. And next Tuesday, a week from today, is actually when we're going to do the tornado drill, the statewide tornado drill. You may think, wow, it's way too early, but really it's not, because we know around here severe weather can happen any time, and this is the perfect time to think about it and be prepared. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you in the morning.